Hey again, everybody. It's Noah, or Captain Swinley, back with some more FTL. Alright, today we're going to be starting a new game. So, in the last video, we won as the Mantis Cruiser Type A. We also unlocked the Mantis Cruiser Type B. We will not be playing that today. We'll actually be randoming and seeing what we get. We got the Stealth Cruiser. I do not like the Stealth Cruiser much, but I will be playing it. Because I do want the Cruiser Type B. I've actually beaten a game with this already, but I never got the Type B. I actually don't feel like playing this, because it doesn't really fit with the theme I'm going with today. Neither does the Vortex. We just unlocked this in the last video. I think we will play the Man of War. Although, you know, it might go with our theme. Alright. So today, we go with the Titan. Actually, I should probably put the Titan. Our crew members will be 2 slugs to start with. We'll have Hyperion. And we will have Cronus. Titan of Time. Alright, so a few interesting things about this ship. So there's no sensors, but that is usually countered by the fact that slugs can see enemy life forms and where they are in the enemy ship. But we will want sensors as soon as possible, because it's fun to see your opponent suffer on their ship. So, we start with the layer of shields, which is good. So with 3 power on the weapons, but notice that these take 4 to run, all of them. So we have an anti-bio beam, just 60 damage to crew and nothing else, does not pierce shields. Breach does not do damage. It does 1 system damage, and it has a high chance to put a breach in the room, make it lose oxygen, and a dual shot laser. Just fires 2 lasers, so we probably won't be using the breach until we run into enemies with 2 laser shields. By then, hopefully, we'll have more weaponry to work with. So we will start with where they are. And so some cons to this ship. This doesn't work very well with boarding. If you get boarded, you can have a hard time pushing them back. Also repairing it. And usually you just get hit by a lot of missiles with this ship. So let's begin. Data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: system damage. When a system fully breaks due to fire or boarders, the hull also takes 1 damage. So we're going to try to avoid this as much as possible. Unpause the game. Move to our first beacon, which is a distress beacon. Alright, follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. Find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. Maneuver. Let's hail them to offer assistance. They respond: help! Our shields are down and we won't last long. We can try to shield their ship with ours, or don't risk our ship, leave them to their fate. We're going to try. Oh, we did take damage. Usually you do take damage with that. But we got 6 fuel and 29 scrap, which is great. 6 fuel is amazing. We succeed in preventing them from being entirely destroyed, but your ship took a number of hits in the process. The offers of the scrap and fuel they are mining out of the asteroid is thanks. So we are on fire. So we're going to go see where that is. It's up there. So I'm okay with that. I'll just open the doors and vent that fire. We'll actually activate our lasers right now, because I forgot to do that. So, something about the anti-bio beam you should know is you have to hit crew members. You can't just hit the room to do damage. You have to go over the crew to do damage to them. So we'll jump to the store right away and see what we got here. Hopefully some sensors. Ship engineers set up a small shop here. There are sensors. Now, can't really afford anything else here except reverse ion field, which I don't think is that good. So we'll pick up sensors, and we'll repair full. We'll continue on. So now that we have sensors, we can actually see what's going on our ship. Where are the sensors? They're over here, okay. We'll close all those doors. We'll continue onwards. Alright. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. So, we could attack it or we could avoid. We will attack it, because we do have the weaponry to take it down. So, cool thing about... Oh, they cannot hurt me. They only have beams. I'm not going to use the breach then. No reason to waste missiles for that. Cool thing about breaches and automated ships with their oxygen is they cannot actually repair their systems if you put a breach in it. Although they can and will repair slowly over time. Anyways, much slower than having a crew at it. I think it might be the same speed as a Mantis, which they have their repair speed halved. I think it's the same speed as a Mantis. Oh, we missed. That's unfortunate. Alright, so yeah, they have beams, so if we were playing the stealth ship right now, we'd be taking a lot of damage. Alright, we cannot miss anymore, so this will be the end of this fight. Nice. And, let's see what we get. You salvage what you can from the broken ship. 27 scrap, and we investigate the station. The station is a storage site for military-grade weapons. You find one can be easily attached to the ship. 13 scrap and a flat gun Mark 1. That's one of the newer weapons with the advanced edition. Fires a blast of debris across a random area, doing up to 3 damage. Good at taking down shields, but hard to aim. Right. So, we may be alternating this with the biobeam, depending on what we're fighting. The biobeam. So let's see what the achievements are to unlock the Type B of the ship. We're in position. While using the slug cruiser, have vision of every room of the enemy ship without functioning sensors. Oh. Well, we're not getting that achievement. Home sweet home. Jump to 30 nebula locations before Sector 8. We could probably do that if we run into a few nebulas. Disintegration ray. While using the slug cruiser, kill 3 enemy crew members with 1 shot from the anti-bio beam. That shouldn't be too hard as long as they're all in the same room for a while. If we dual laser a few times in that one room and anti-bio beam twice, they'll all be dead, unless they're Rockmen. Because just 60 damage, 2 shots will do 120. Normal species have 100 health, Sultan have 70, and Rockmen have 150. So, we will hit their weapons immediately. Actually put a breach in there. Actually, this would just make more sense. We'll breach there, take down their shields, and then we'll hit there. Alright, we got hit in an empty room, that's good. They don't have their weapons. They have a Mantis repairing their weapons, actually, which is great for us. Because Mantis are very slow at repairing. Nice. They have no dodge chance because no one's in their helm. So, this is just easy pickings for us. Easy pickings. Nice. Pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. We gain 2 fuel, 1 missile, and 20 scrap. Team's crew did not survive the assault. You take what you can from the remains of the ship. We get 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 12 scrap. Very good. So we'll be jumping here. Jump leads to a remarkable binary star system. The view is beautiful. There's nothing else around. That's unfortunate. We'll jump here. Jump down, I think, and then jump in a nebula. Especially while our pirate ship approaches you, hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free unharmed. So we draw straws to send a crew member over to the slavers, which we will not do. We will never surrender one of our crew to the slavers. Especially well armed. They have a beam and a drone. Yes, that's slightly problematic, but nothing we can't handle. Of course the beam had to hit us. Good thing the ship starts with level 2 doors, so we can actually put out that fire rather quickly. Let's hit him in the oxygen, send him where it hurts. Yes. Now they have to go fix that and they're doing it with a Mantis. Optional choice. I'm going to close our doors now and get our... And we will take their offer. They offered us 1 crew member for their surrender. We will take Felicity the NG. Weird name for an AI. A robot, I know. But we'll take it. We'll change her name from Felicity to Thea, which is also a Titan. And we'll let him fix those doors up, and then we'll put him in weapons. Yeah, we'll jump down here first. There's a single ship at this beacon. They hail you. We could really use some help. Our FTL navigation system is shot. Can you help us get to a nearby station where they can patch us up? We will accept. Take 1 fuel. Great. Take this bit of fuel as a down payment. We'll be 1 step behind you, following your jump signatures. Don't want to take any risks now, do we? Add a quest marker to your map. So it's over there, so we can actually get into this sector just fine still, so we'll do it. It's probably a trap. Usually are. And it's not. You arrive in the ship you are escorting jumps behind you. Thanks for the help. We work at a nearby fusion power plant. We can try to improve your reactor's output as a form of compensation. That's very good for us. Free reactor is great. Saves us, what, 25 scrap? Especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members, and the rest of you can go free unharmed. We'll never surrender one of our crews. So they have a... That might be a dual... Yeah, it is. It's dual laser and a beam. That's unfortunate for us. Alright, so I put a breach in there. I'm actually going to try to bio-beam these guys. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's get the energy and the oxygen to fix that up there. Can I actually bio-beam these guys? No. But I will try to bio-beam them. So the Rockman will survive. Which is very unfortunate for us. That's an NG they have repairing though. Which is also rather unfortunate. Their weapons are not down yet. Because I'm not intelligent for some reason. The Rockman might have full health. I think he does actually. Oh, they have their shields up. Do not shoot that. Yeah, no thanks. We'll just wait that out. Oh, we missed. Turn on the breach bomb now. Yeah, I'm doing this, but it will likely get us a crew member fast. If they surrender, that is. Oh, we missed. Alright, we're gonna turn that off, turn this on, take down those shields. Oh, it scatters. Alright, we'll put that on there. Alright, so we did hit them. That's good. Try to hit them again. We don't want their ship breaking apart because that'll result in us... Really? You're not going to surrender? That's unfortunate. Yeah, you guys are going to have to surrender. I'm going to wait till he fully fixes those shields if he does to use another breach bomb. Okay, we killed the rock. Yendi's going down there to fix the shields, which he will do, but we did breach them, so we should have enough time to do this. RNG, go fix the med bay. Yep, that's that. Hopefully we can get this shot off. I don't know if it'll kill him. No, it won't. That's unfortunate. So we fully fixed that. So we'll just breach that room again. Yeah, I know I'm trying really hard to... Oh, he's actually not fixing the shields. Alright, so this will kill him, because we already hit him with one. Which is good for us. He's dead. Alright. Find a number of slaves in the cargo hold. They look at you questioningly. And when asked if they're to be released, you could use more crew, but you don't want to force them all to work for you instead. We could get the Mantis to join us, release the rest, Rockman, or the NG. Mantis would be very good at repelling boarders, but they're not very good with repairs. I do want to be able to repair. Rockman has a lot of health. I'll take the Rockman. A lot of people don't like Rockman in this game, but I do. Rockman remains silent, and you worry there might be trouble. However, when you ask him to perform a task, he acts without complaint. Perhaps he won't be a problem. So the Mantis actually is very happy to help. So we'll take it. We get 1 missile, 1 drone part, 22 scrap, and Artium. So I actually realized I spelled this wrong. It's Thea, like that. And Artyom, you'll be Oceanus. Titan of the Oceans. I think he fits with Titans. He'll go to the shields. Deactivate that, get this. We'll actually put 1 point into our weapons again. So we can have these running at the same time. Good, very good. We actually have to jump to the exit beacon, which is unfortunate. Rebels caught up a lot faster than I'd like. This long-range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Alright. Yeah, see? That's unfortunate. But we do not want to be fighting Rebels this early in the game. So we'll jump to a nebula. So that's 2 nebulas we've gone to so far. Out of the 30 we need. Nebulas were always dangerous places. Many electronics fail in these clouds. You'll have to tread lightly. Alright. Oh. We can actually get the second achievement without, or the first one. We just have to see every room in the enemy ship without functioning sensors. We may be able to do that. Without active sensors, you have no option to look at the viewports and apprehension. It's eerily quiet. That's unfortunate. Let's move on. Notice a Mantis attack ship ducking between the clouds of swirling space stuff. It's hunting you. Try to the jump, move into attack. They have an NG and a Mantis. It's actually pretty good for us. We're gonna breach bomb the shields, I think. Yeah. We did hit. That's good. I don't think the Mantis is gonna go help him either. So yeah, the NG's dead. That's good for us. With the Mantis repairing his shields, this will be an easy time for us. One more anti-bio beam on him, and that'll be the end of it. They have a burst laser Mark II. I just noticed that. Good. We finished it. We got a burst laser Mark I for our troubles, though, which is rather good. 2 power for 2 shots. Not as good as this, though. Yep, this is 1 power for 2 shots. Although, gets the job done. Yep, it's worse than this. I do like lasers a lot, and the flak misses a lot, so I think I'll replace that. Burst laser Mark 1. How much power does it all require? 4, 6? How much power do we have right now? 4. I do want level 2 shields. So, I'm actually gonna go repair things right now. Did anybody else take damage? No, just these guys. Yep. So, you go back to your weapons room. Hyperion, you're a pilot. And Cronus, you're our entrance guy. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna take power out of the medbay and put it into weapons. We'll jump to our next beacon. Heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. So we could attempt to follow and help them, or keep our position. They can handle themselves. We'll do this because we make it a crew. We did! Get lucky and find them floating not too deep within the nebula. They'll be found by friendlies. They come on board and abandon the wrecked ship. So we got Lana the Mantis. Is she good at anything? No. You'll go to our doors room. Yeah. You will be called... What will I call you? Let's call you Tethys. Yes, that works rather well, I think. From Mantis, Tethys the Titan. Fortunately, we are not Titans. It'd be cool, though. Navigating the fog blind, you practically bump holes with a Mantis ship. They hail you. Bah! This transgression will be overlooked. Nebula, very dangerous. Next time, humans all die. It's weird, because we don't have any humans in our crew. But there won't be a next time. Open fire. So they have an NG and 2 Mantis this time. little bit more than last, but oh, I want to breach their weapons. That's rather dangerous. Yeah. Oh, where'd my other laser go? That's weird. Did not take down their shields, really. That's nasty. We did not kill the NG. The NG should almost be dead anyways. Did we miss? Where did it go? Okay, so we killed the NG. Mantis should die with this volley. And they did. The crew dead, we were able to take the fuel out of storage. You also take all the scrap you can manage. 3 fuel and 38 scrap. It's actually rather unfortunate. I don't really know how we... How did they... Oh, they had an Artemis missile. Taking a lot of damage with this ship, yeah. Artemis missiles are rather deadly. Man, this Mantis is really taking his time. Half repair speed is really unfortunate. So you get in the med bay really quick. We'll power down 1 power from our engines to heal you. And yeah, send you back to doors, move that power, get engines. Jumping here at that beacon in the store, I think. If we can reach it from there. So wait for the FTL drive to charge. You have to expect to be ambushed at any moment. However, no attack comes. That's unfortunate. So we can do the store from this beacon, so we will go here. Black market weapons trader spins you a tale of the dangers of the nebula before pushing you his wares. We can ignore the ship, attack the ship, purchase an unknown weapon for 45 scrap. So if he surrenders, we will probably get a weapon. Oh, that's a beam drone. I thought it was a boarding drone for a second. I was a little worried. Pop him there. Did your shields really not die there? Wow, that's... Alright, so we will... Seems we're running low on missiles, which is unfortunate. We almost got all of their crew, so we will try to shoot this one, and we got him. No more life signs remaining on the ship. You stripped it of useful materials. Good. Did we take any hits that time? I don't think so. Good. So we are low on scrap, but we might be able to get something here anyways. Some brave entrepreneurs set up a station here to extract elements from the nebula. Seems to be a public shipyard and rest stop here as well. Goodbye, crew. We won't. Goodbye, crew teleporter. We also won't. Buy burst laser Mark 1 again. We should sell our flak cannon though. Dual lasers and burst lasers. I wish I had another dual laser instead of my burst laser. That'd be very helpful. But we'll keep what we have. I think we'll repair a little bit. And that's all. Let's move on. To open this sector of the nebula be set by a plasma storm. An automated rebel scout stations the beacon moves into attack. Let's prepare to fight. Oh, we're half power. They can't hurt us though, so there's that. So we'll see if we can breach our shields. Good, we did. Means they cannot actually repair that system. Anti-bio-beam, you're actually useless in this fight because they don't have... Oh. That could hurt actually. It did hurt a little bit. Simply because they drained our shields. But this was the end of them. Can't dodge now. That's that. Very good. Our oxygen is actually on fire. Weird. Don't know when that happened. Oh, probably when we got hit by the beam. Yeah. Let's get 1 power on the engines very quickly. And let's jump away. We'll be putting them in the med bay immediately. So I don't want any misfortunes to befall them. We'll attack the pirate ship. I only have 2 crew here, so I think we'll be able to take their shields rather easily. All we really need to do is avoid that missile, which we did. Oh, well, we didn't, but it's fine. No big deal. We missed, which is unfortunate. 3 fuel, 1 drone part, and 18 scrap for their surrender. We'll ignore their pleas and attack, because we're scum. That's right, I didn't save this slot. We'll hit them again, and this should be the end if they don't... Oh, they did resist. Oh, wow, they resisted too. It's rather unfortunate. But we should be good to go. Yep, there's no way they're resisting all that. Search the ship and discover that its cargo was new military-grade weaponry. It was somehow undamaged in the fight and can easily be mounted on the ship. 22 scrap and a pike beam. So pike beam is a weapon I hate. Only does 1 damage for a beam. But it is a beam, so it's rather good. I think I should replace the breach with it, just because we're running out of missiles, yeah. That's good. Alright, go here. How much power is that, actually? 7 power? Wow. Pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you've seen that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from beacons. But we'll attack the pirate. Prep your beacon weapons and move in to engage. I have 2 crew here again. Which is unfortunate indeed. So we have not enough power to run our things optimally. Which is unfortunate. I'll let the burst laser shoot first to take down their shields. Okay, so we did take down their shields. We got hit, but I don't think it was anywhere important. Oh no, don't. Dang, that's unfortunate. Did not pause. I meant to click instead of right click. Alright, so we're gonna hit their shields. And they're not dead, but they tried to flee, but their FTL is delayed. Because their engines are fully down and so is their helm. Which they're not trying to fix either one of them. So, this will be the end of them right here. Yep. Beams are probably my favorite kind of weapon in this game. Searching the remains, you find that the cargo was military-grade drone schematics. Bring them aboard to install on your ship. Fit for scrap and an anti-beam drone Mark 1. Won't be using that as we do not have a drone slot. But what do I want to upgrade? So for this it's 100 plus the 50, so we can get that. Or actually, I think there's a store nearby, right? Oh. We're in a nebula, so I will try to jump to all of these points. You can't see anything through the thick gases surrounding your ship. Without knowing what is out there, all you can do is wait for your FTL to charge. That's unfortunate. Empty jumps are useless, especially when we waste fuel to get there. Ship emerges quite far away from the beacon. You see a rebel ship waiting nearby and totally stationed to look for you. Let's attack the ship instead of attempting to remain concealed. So I think we'll dual lasers in the clone bay. And then we'll pike beam a bunch of other places. And then I think we'll get our anti-bio beam ready. Wow, that's unfortunate. We can pike beam all those though, which is better for us. Turn on the anti-bio beam. I do want to kill them all. Yep, so we got it. They're on fire in there, which is good for us. I will be... Oh, okay, I killed one of them. And their thing is down, so they cannot actually do anything about that. Alright, so the shields are down now. So they should be dead with this next volley. It's rather difficult to get 3 people dead in one... Wait, you're alive? How's this guy alive? Didn't I hit him with 2 beams? He's a human, I can see that, but how was he alive? Oh, dang. I'll have to do this, and then this. Alright, he's dead. No more life signs remaining in the ship. You stripped of useful materials. 1 fuel, 1 missile, and 27 scrap. Go do that. So we have more weapon power. The ship seems to have burned up. It's unfortunate for them, but it doesn't really matter for us. They're dead. Automated scout. Alright, well, we'll turn off that. It doesn't have any shields, so it's rather easy for us to kill. Ion and a single laser cannot actually hurt us, and now they're dead. Yep. Take what we got there. That's the reason I just upgraded all those systems. It's because we can actually run all of these weapons now, which is why I upgraded the weapons so much there. I'm sticking around so long because I want as much as possible, of course, and I want to try to get that achievement. Let's prepare to chase them. Oh, they got great. So since the fleet pursuit was doubled there, we will actually be fighting the rebel fleet here. We found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. You must survive long enough to be able to jump to the next sector. So notice they have 2 layers of shields. And they have a Hermes missile. All those things are rather poor for us. Very much. So we're not going to be able to evade. Actually, we might actually be able to take down their weapons before we get hit by that missile. Wow. Okay. No, we won't, because we missed all of those lasers. Missile takes a long time to charge, but it's going to hurt when it hits. Miss? Nope. It did 4 damage. Alright, so we knocked it down. We're sending our NG over there to go deal with that fire. NG's having double repair time. I do want that out, so we will try to... Okay, so we did get their weapons offline. We will kill them, but the only reward we'll get for it is... Wait a second. Can I kill all of them in one cell, though, do you think? They are on fire. It's possible. I did it! Alright, we got the achievement. That's nice. But they will be respawning. So let's kill them before that can happen. They don't have any dodge chance because their crew's dead. We will only get 1 fuel from this, which is really unfortunate. I think you'd get more for staying behind to fight all the rebels. But no. Damn, to find another reason. Probably so you can't just farm them up. Because they're not that strong. NG or Mantis. We do want the crystal crew. Oh, but there's more nebulas that way. We have to go this way. We need all the nebulas. Visited a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Get your hull platings up to scratch, and then you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. Could jump this way, but I'd rather go this way. You over here, Mantis Comchatter. The one on the right is starting to rot. Take him down. Take off his fingers. Put him out of the airlock. Certainly don't seem to be friendly. Let's attack the ship. Turn off that beam and turn on this one. They have 1 layer of shields, so... I should really wait so they're in sync, but I don't. That's my bad. They all seem to die. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 1 fuel, 1 drone part, and 36 scrap. Alright, let's continue on. A little bit more scrap, excuse me. We'll upgrade the trade. They upgrade our reactor. Nice. Now we can run all of our weapons at once. So, I do want to replace those weapons as soon as possible. They're rather bad. You find a rebel automated scout floating near this beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. So we could attempt to download ship's data stores, but don't risk activating it. Just strip the ship for any useful scrap. So this option will always give you better payout than this option. But this option will usually give you a fight. They can't actually hurt me. Wait, yeah, they can. That's dual laser, but only if both hit. And they use it in sync, which they didn't, and I missed a lot. It's alright. They're dead. Right now, because they cannot dodge. Thea is actually almost fully leveled up. We got 3 fuel, 1 missile, and 27 scrap. Notice a flurry of laser fire glance by the port window. Mantis are upon you. Let's see what we can do to stop that. Oh, they have a missile. That's not very fortunate for us now, is it? Actually, I'm gonna throw everything into the missile bay. Yeah, I really don't want to get hit by those. So we did take them out. That's good. Next charge will be pike beaming. Will I? Or will I just... They didn't die, so I will be pike beaming. Now they're dead. Notice how the pike beam has a rather long beam. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 32 scrap. Because if it didn't, it would actually be worthless. I don't think I can go to that distress beacon. Yeah, I can. I can make it. Or can I try? Stress signals coming from a small station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system is gone haywire, and the repair crew can't approach without being fired on. Looking for help to fix or disable it. We'll promise to help. And we have an NG, so we can remotely repair its targeting system. Crew members are able to remotely fix the glitch in the defense AI, allowing the repair crew to close in and finish the job. Station gives you its thanks along with a reward. Nice. So, I'm going to upgrade these 2 things right now, just because with those, there's a lot of blue options that we get that you can't otherwise have. So I'll take those. I'm going to send you to the med bay though, just to get you to your max health. Turn off the med bay and turn back on the engines. And we'll hop here to make up for lost time by going that far down. Arrive at the infrequently used beacon close to a pulsar. Damn. We're along a rebel ship jump nearby. Looks like you'll have to fight. They're boarding us. Well, we have a Mantis, so that's no problem. Mantis do 50% more damage in melee combat. We'll hit these things. I did not time that right. Now we're gonna get Ion. We lost shields. They also lost shields. Oh, they lost shields. Finding out it's FTL. FTL's not. Oh, it is now. Where's this guy going? Oh, we killed him. We got 2 fuel, 1 drone part, and 42 scrap. So we will be trying to get out of here as fast as possible. But we're gonna get Ioned again. Yep, we'll lose our shield, so that's fine. As soon as the Ion's done, we will be... Oh, okay, charge the shields, and we'll leave. Go here. We got there just in time. Mantis vessel flashes past your view screen. Weapons and engines at full. Tiny blip in the sensor readout marks its query. Let's aid the civilian ship. We found. Power up the weapons and engage. Prepare to engage a Mantis ship. Not today. They have an engine and a Mantis. Easy pickings if you ask me. So we'll wait this one out. We will actually be anti-bio beaming them to death, I think, because they do not have a med bay. Yep, they're both almost dead. Level 2 sensors, we can see that. I don't know why I didn't hit the shields, but that's fine. One life signs detected on a pirate ship. You hasten to contact a civilian ship. We get 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and 39 scrap. Attempt to contact a civilian ship. Apparently the ship was being assaulted was a science vessel. They thank you for saving them and offer a small reward. Sometimes that can give you a weapon, if I'm not incorrect. Let's get our 3rd layer of shields. That's very helpful. I always do that. I always spend my money right before we go to a store. I knew it was there. Alright, whatever. We might do. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? Let's lead them to their destination. Give us 18 scrap and a quest beacon for the next sector. Let's jump to this. Oh, I can't reach there. Alright. We won't jump to the store then. A fight. A small military craft hails you and a mantis captain appears on your receiver. All local human colonies have been punished for the Federation's transgressions. Submit to processing. Sounds like a Zoltan, but it's just not. We have no med base, we will try to anti-bio beam them again. Get more scrap out of it. You always get more scrap if you do not destroy the ship. It's just much better. Try to destroy the shields entirely, which we did indeed manage to do. Alright, we killed that mantis. Shields might get back up in time. Yeah, they will. So we'll just cause damage to them again. They will not get back up in time. They will die here. That's into them. The crew dead, you're able to take the fuel to storage. You also take all the scrap that you can manage. 3 fuel and 47 scrap. Very good haul. Well, actually, upgrade the engines a little bit right there. Go to the distress beacon and we'll hit the exit. Arrived to find a ship floating amongst some debris. Hello, our impulse drives are shot. We can't jump. Could you give us some fuel? If your impulse drives are shot, does it matter? Well, excuse me. Give them the fuel. Sometimes you get stuff from it. They gave us 43 scrap as payment, which is a great reward. Usually fuel costs you 3 scrap, so. Ride the long-range beacon when the FTL drive is charging to the next sector. An abandoned space station circles a lonely planet. Quick check. Yield schematics for a drone. You're bringing aboard the ship. Heralding 22 scrap and a combat drone Mark II. Powerful drone that continually attacks the enemy ship, moves and shoots faster than Mark 1. So if we do get a drone system, I might consider using that. Even though it's 4 power, but like it's a really good drone. So we have to go here because we want to get to those nebulas. So rebel controlled sector it is. Sector was bustling with activity just a few years ago. Now more than half the beacons have been destroyed. Many settlements have been abandoned. The rebels patrol constantly. The quest is right there, so we will have to go up here. Probably could have went to the other one first. My bad. Rebel automated ship lies dormant near a rebel forward radar station. Let's approach the station. Ship barrels up and targets you. They have a They have a cloak. That's rather unfortunate. They can't hurt us, I don't think. Even though they have an ion blast. No, I don't think they can. So we'll just hit them hard. Wow. I hit 1 laser in that entire volley. Wow, they actually might be able to hurt us. Oh yeah. Damn, yeah they will. Oh, our shields came back. How did you hit us? Oh, our shields were not actually up. Let's see if we can get all those hit. Alright, good, we did. Alright, now they can't actually evade us, and their shields are on fire, which will be put out, unfortunately, because there's no oxygen in the ship. Alright, salvage cannon approach the station. It's used to relay information on the rebel fleet. Could attempt to hack it to give the rebels false information. We got 40 scrap from the drone. Could attempt to manually hack in the station. Don't risk it leaving the station. So, if we do this wrong, and we fail, rebel fleet is doubled for one jump, I think, but we'll do it. Firewalls prove too difficult to bypass you, but disconnect, you stumble across unprotected information about the surrounding beacons. Your map is updated. Alright, nice, nice. Oh, too bad there's a store down there. Alright, we'll jump to the quest beacon. It was a trap. Escort their ship to the requested beacon. Much to your dismay, you were ambushed by a rebel ship and walked right into their trap. That's fine, they'll be dead rather quickly. We'll wait for the pike beam to be charged first before we do anything. We do have a med bay, so the bio beam won't be as useful as it usually is. So Flak Cannon Mark II, they hit us but it did no damage. That's neat. Nice, nice, nice. They took some heavy damage right there. This might hurt. Oh, it didn't. That's nice. So we'll, this time we'll hit him in the shield and we'll hit him in the weapons as well. Charging their FTL, but that's useless. Oh, I might be able to just kill them all. No, I won't. We'll just finish them with this. Yeah, they'll definitely get their med bay back up in time. No, we will not accept your paltry surrender offer. Paltry. Petty? What am I saying? Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 1 fuel, 1 drone part, and 47 scrap. I'll take it. How much is this one? 180 plus the power to run it. Spare oxygen just so it can't get taken out as easily. Been half health for a long time, huh? Yeah. Alright, that's alright. No, the ship's near this beacon. However, you detect a small communication relay. You tap into it without a problem. There's no encryption. Most of the chatter resolves around troop and fleet movements. Not particularly interesting. We'll jump down here and then circle back to the right towards the exit. We have no fuel though. Beacon is being patrolled by an unmanned scout. The fight is unavoidable. We only have 1 layer of shields though, and they can't get through ours. That's rather amusing, actually. We will fire all 4 lasers into their shields. I could have actually hit them all right there. And that's the end of them. Easy fight is easy. You get 2 fuel, 1 drone part, and 40 scrap. We'll jump here, here, here. And I think we'll have to start jumping up. You're hailed by a rebel ship. When the rebellion is complete, you'll see the safer world we provide. Well, you won't, but you get the point. They are weapons. A beam drone, an Artemis, and a burst laser. It's either burst laser or dual laser. Alright, they hit us in no place that mattered. Trying to power up their FTL. Their FTL is delayed. That's neato for us. Try to get our beam weapon to hit these guys. Killed one of them. I actually think I'll be able to kill these guys. Wait, is he helping? What's he doing? Gosh dang it, stop moving, guy. I think I will be able to do this just fine. That was like some fantastic timing on their part. No, we will not accept your surrender. Just die. Ship exploding behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 1 fuel, 1 drone part, 37 scrap. Jump down here now. Stumble across the forward skirt of the rebel fleet. They're powering up their FTL. If they get away, they will no doubt want to flee to your position. But I'll have already left, like, doesn't matter. Oh, I guess 'cause I'm ahead of them. Alright, so I'm gonna target this. Oh, is that a defense drone Mark II? Enemy anti-combat drone. Defense drone Mark II. Fuck. We did take them down though. Good, we did it. Damn. I should have waited, but whatever. Alright, nice. We knocked down their shields. We do this. Everything's dandy. We do this. They take damage. They're almost dead. They don't have a med bay. I actually can probably kill them. This fight's going rather well. Oh, oh, oh. And you're dead. Ship goes silent. You are relieved to know that you are still one step ahead of the enemy fleet. You gain 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 31 scrap. Nice. We'll wait on those level 4 upgrades of the shields. So, I'm playing on easy, if you may have noticed at the start, just because I'm not very good at this game. If you noticed yesterday when or in the last video when I beat the game, I actually almost died near the end. I have a nearby small rebel scout immediately that has used a threat and engages. But they can't hurt us. It's a fire drone, but it can't hurt us because they have a laser, heavy laser Mark I. Does 2 damage, but of course, they only have the 1. Your shields aren't down from that. Wait, so you have 3 bars in your shield, and that's it? It's not quite game, but it will be. Oh, that guy's almost max. That's nice. You're almost 1 bar. You are 1 bar, and so are you. Nice. Very nice indeed. So we will get those level 4 shields now. And all of it protects us from. Wow, I didn't know we didn't have fuel. Nothing happens. Your call goes unanswered. That's. You might get caught out here. Mantis ship jumps in, wants to kill us. Nothing new there. Although, we will send our Mantis down there to go fight with the Rockman. Which they should have no trouble at all taking out on 1 Mantis. So this is a clone bay. So it will clone your dead crew members. Which is a little unfortunate for us in our situation. It's offline now, so they can't do anything about it, though. Their Mantis is actually a decent fighter, I believe. Where are you going? Ah, that's you guys dead. We emptied the ship. Yeah, I won't be reading all the dialogue, guys. There's a lot of dialogue, and I read really fast. I need to work on slowing down, I think. Just in general. So, you know, I won't be reading all the dialogue. I think I do a pretty good job of covering most of it, but not all of it. Hopefully that's alright with you guys. We're gonna grab 2 more power bars, actually. So we can have everything running. 34% evade is rather good. We're pretty, yeah, we're gonna have to fight the rebels at least once. Spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you and your ship. It's demand the surrender of their goods. They don't want to fight, they want to escape. So we'll have to try to stop that, won't we? A flat cannon, a heavy laser Mark I, and a bomb. So flat cannon Mark I? Yes, but our doors took a hit. It's no problem for me. Alright, we're still good. We are still indeed golden. Let's see if I can't cause some damage to their crew members, though. I did indeed cause some damage to them. But that's them done. Reason implies that the ship is carrying drone schematics, but unfortunately nothing remains. You do find functioning drone parts, however. One drone part and 41 scrap. You really still fixing that? Just let her end. Do you do that really quickly? And we'll send you back to your station. Yep, we will have to go here. It's unfortunate. Oh, they have an ASB as well. Rolfit has found you, and a nearby scout turns to engage as the cruisers in distance are firing on you. Its anti-ship batteries are targeting you. Those hurt. Yeah, we're gonna try to leave as fast as possible. Oh, they missed us. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna try to deal some damage where we can here. Wow. That was... Ooh, they target locked us. Means we're gonna get hit by one of those. Ooh! Went right through our ship. Yep, we're gonna have to send our rockman in there to put out those fires. You get in here. Oh, this is bad. Oh, we're gonna die. Yeah, we are dead. There's no way we're living through this. There's no way. Oh my god, they missed. This is rather harrowing, I must say. Oh god, the ASB. SB, please. Oh. Let's get away from that. Oh my goodness, you ride the long-range beacon. The FTL drive's charging. Jump to the next sector. We will buy 6 fuel for 12 scrap. We will. Go back here. Well, that was not optimal. We lived. Somehow. Slugholm Nebula made its own world. Slugholm Nebula. We want the achievement at least. Even if we don't win. Which we won't if we can't get to a shop. Alright. Receive a message from Small Convoy. They're looking for some military supplies and are offering to try to improve your reactor in exchange. We will respectfully decline, because we cannot afford that at the moment. Jump to this distress beacon, then to the next, and then into the nebula. You've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was filling a rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board. Let's hail them. As you hail the refugee ship, a pirate ship jumps in the system, using the refugee ship as bait. So they have a defense drone Mark 1. Tell me it's Mark 1. Mark 2, fuck. And an attack drone Mark 1. Combat drone, whatever. Dodge chance. They have a chain laser 1. Which can shoot twice. They missed with their bomb, which is fortunate. Okay, good. Good. I want a crew teleporter. This Mantis and Rockman would be fantastic for us. Let's see if I can't manage that. I didn't actually hit that one, which is unfortunate. But I am gonna bio-beam them through here. The slug will die, yeah. Our ship, now empty of life forms, provides easy salvage. 1 fuel, 2 drones, 2 missiles, and 61 scrap. Refugee ship claims pirates have been following their trail since they left their home world. As a gesture of goodwill and seeing how effectively you dispatch the enemy ship, they offer what supplies they can spare. 1 fuel, 1 drone part, and 24 scrap. We do desperately need a shop, though. We really do. Cockpit lights up with warning signals. You are being targeted by a nearby ship. The stress call was a lure to attract unwitting ships into weapons range. Prepare for a fight. We have a Hermes missile. That's a little unfortunate. Once again, I wish I had a crew teleporter. Ship is easy pickings. Oh, they missed us with that Hermes missile. Very fortunate for that. We do need better weapons, very badly. That's a little unfortunate. Oh, we died. Well, that's unfortunate. I think that'll be the end of this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be back next time.